Back when I was 23 years old, I read this story. That was when I first had this dream of helping people to find love. And I was looking for inspiration. Had anyone else done this before? I came across the story of a lady who was a love coach. And she said that she had gotten to know her husband while they were dating. She'd started a relationship with him. And then it ended. They broke up. She had to win back his affections, chase him, and then they got back together and they got married and lived happily ever after. This seemed like the wrong way to go about it to me. Now, she's probably a great love coach. I don't really know. I've never used her services. And she probably has a happy marriage today. Good for her. But frankly, I don't want to chase anyone on the way to a happy marriage. And probably neither do you. You want it to be easy, and I want it to be easy for you. Here's what I propose. Only pursue those individuals who are ready to go ahead with a relationship with you from the get-go, who are not going to make you chase them in order to prove to them that you really like them. Now, does this mean you should fall for their false objections? No. If they do mount false objections, you can address them in a rational, logical fashion. But if they ghost you, if they disappear on you, if they want to break up for a few months just because they can't deal with the relationship or deal with you right now, move on. Life is too short, number one. And number two, there are 7 billion people on this planet. There is absolutely no reason to bend over backwards just to try and match some individual who doesn't seem that serious about being with you. Your goal is to enter a long-term happy relationship. And that's what I want for you. That's why we're here. That's why you joined Perfect Match. You don't need to run after everyone, particularly the ones who are not quite ready for this. If someone isn't ready, you can simply say to them, you know what? It's been lovely getting to know you. I understand that this is not the right time for you. I wish you well. Maybe our paths will cross again. You can tell them this in a kind and respectful fashion so that both of you understand that you are going to stick to your goal, which is to find a stable relationship, and they are free to do whatever they want with whomever they want. This way, both sides are happy. Now, I can already hear your question, Malaika, what if I'm already emotionally attached to this individual? And that is exactly what happened in the story of this love coach. She had already become emotionally attached to her husband. Too attached to let him go. Luckily for her, she didn't need to let him go. He came back, they got back together, they fell back in love, end of story, they got married happily ever after. If you are emotionally attached, give it a month. If within 30 days that individual hasn't come back to you, ready to fully enter a long-term relationship, they're not ready to engage within a period of 30 days, 30, not 31, not 28, 30, then you can safely move on. Now, I was in the situation myself where I fell in love with someone. We dated for about 6 months. And after 6 months, he disappeared. We had an argument. He left and he stopped responding to my text messages. He stopped responding to my emails. In fact, I never even saw him. And I didn't understand what was going on. I was so attached to him and I couldn't figure out if I should keep that candle burning, if I should hold hope that he would return into my life and become my beloved husband, or move on. And in fact, did I want to move on? Again, here comes the question. Who do I respect more, that individual or myself? Remember that your self-respect is fundamental. Your dignity is at stake. Give yourself 30 days to allow an individual to whom you're emotionally attached to come back. In my own case, that guy didn't come back after 30 days. He didn't come back after 60 days. After 90 days, I said, my goodness, this is getting ridiculous. And my friends were starting to wonder where my common sense had gone. It took me a little while to recalibrate myself, and it might take you a little while, which is why rituals of self-care, having fun, and looking after your hobbies are so fundamental to the dating process. They help you stay grounded. But if someone is not back after those 30 days have elapsed, you can safely cross them off your list of serious options and move on to the next one. Remember, at this stage, you are just working with a list of individuals who match your ideal partner profile, but you have not committed to anyone in particular. And if you have committed to someone and they break up with you out of the blue, then simply go back to the previous step. You don't have to go back to square one. Go back to the previous step of meeting and getting to know serious options who match your ideal partner profile in order to evaluate whether you'd like to pursue an exclusive relationship with one of your short, highly curated list of serious options.